part of it was what Mrs. Gentry was saying, when people had said, you know, you should think about this. And so part of it also was when I was praying in adoration, that thought didn't it wouldn't go away. And so I thought, well, I need to figure that out. When I've gone to the seminary, it's been a great blessing for me too, because I've really enjoyed the time that I've had there. And I've had a lot of experiences that have told me, you know, you can do this. There were a lot of things that I was afraid about. So like right now, my assignment this year when I'm at school, we have different assignments, is to go visit a prison every Wednesday night. And so it's a corporal work of mercy, but it's called prison ministry. So I do like a Bible study or an RCIA program for some of these guys that are there. And I was really nervous because I didn't think I'd want to go visit a prison. But God has shown me in that experience and in lots of other ones that you can do this. And this is what I want you to be doing for the rest of your life as a priest.
So when you said you go to visit a prison, do like all of you guys go together?
For me, it's actually just me by myself. And then I have one other volunteer, he's my supervisor, who goes and helps. But he's not a priest. He's a lawyer, but he comes in to help too. But just things like that, that's just one example. I've done hospital work. I've worked, you guys know the Lord's Diner in Wichita? Yeah. So I've done a lot of different things like that. And so in each of those different experiences, it's God's way of telling me, you can do this. You might be afraid, but I'm going to give you the strength to do it. And so that's kind of how I've continued to decide or to figure out that God wants me to be a priest. Cool. Way in the back.
Do you read the Bible a lot since you're in the seminary?
We do. We take classes on the Bible. I've had classes every semester of seminary on different parts of the Bible. And so right now, I'm in a class studying the Gospel of John. But we've had classes for all the 4 Gospels, for the Old Testament and for the New Testament. Yep. Yeah.
What about has anybody got kicked out of seminary?
It's not very often that someone will get kicked out. What might happen is someone will go into the seminary, and the seminary is meant for you to discern. So once you enter the seminary, that doesn't mean you're automatically going to become a priest, but it's to help you discern if God is calling you to become a priest. And so what will happen is that some men will leave the seminary because they go to the seminary to figure out if God is calling them to be a priest, but then when they find out that he's not, then they'll leave. Does that answer that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What prison do you go to?
The prison I go to is called Maryland Correctional Training Center. They have a lot of guys who are there only for a short time, and so they train them to learn some new skill before they finish their sentence there.
2 more questions.
And I'd like to get a group picture
Okay,
too. So.
gotcha. Yeah, you and you then, all right?
Do you have to take a test on the Bible?
We do. We have tests and classes just like you guys. So you have religion classes, right?
Yeah.
And religion tests?
Adoration.
Yep, and adoration. So yeah, so we have the same thing too.
Sabbath vessels investment.
Oh, very good.
So when you said stole, they knew.
You knew what the
exactly
stole
you were
was. That's
talking
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
about.
All right, the last one.
Do you do like art and?
Do art?
Yeah.
We don't have classes on art, but I did, my first or second year of seminary, take a class on studying art. Actually, you know what I did? I took another one where, you guys know icons, like pictures of saints? We took a class on how to write or paint icons too. So yeah, we kind of do.